everybody, happy International Women's Day. I hope you're having a great day. I know some of you might know about this day and some of you might not. I know I personally didn't know about International Women's Day until I moved and lived in Ukraine, but it is the 8th of March and I've always loved it because the 7th of March is my birthday, then it's International Women's Day on the 8th, and then the 9th is Brad's birthday, so 3 days to celebrate. I've seen this video going around and I love the idea, and it's basically Dear Me, and it's me just telling my younger self things I wish I could have known and all of that, and I thought it was pretty fitting today. I would show you the rest of my room right now, but it's kind of crazy, but I'm in my childhood bedroom. This is the bedroom, because you all know I live in my parents' old house. This is the bedroom that I had when I was 8 years old, I believe, until I moved out. So it's kind of crazy to be in this room again. I even found this in my closet, and it is my old blankie. Look how tattered and torn from when I was a little baby, like a little toddler. This was my blankie and I found this in my closet right over there. I thought that'd be fun to share with you. So I definitely encourage all of you to make a video like this or just write it in your journal or comment down below. And I encourage you to think about what you would tell your younger self. I have not thought anything ahead of time. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I think one of the first things I would tell my younger self is to not worry what other people think. I think so much of my life I felt like an outsider, and I really did worry so much about what other people thought about me. And it wasn't until I found who I really was and that I was more self-confident that I was happier. So I would definitely tell myself, don't worry about what other people think. It's not important. Max is crying. He's with Brad, but he really wants to be in here right now, so I feel bad for him. Anyway, another thing I would tell myself is that everything will be all right. I know there were so many different times and instances in my life, especially in this room, where I would just lock the door and just cry because I would feel so many different range of emotions where things weren't working out with friends or with a guy that I liked, or I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. There were just so many questions, and with each trial, I just could never see, the end result. And so it always just works out. Everything magically always just works out. And I wish I could go back and tell myself that it's going to work out. Another thing I would tell myself is just to not worry about the people that hurt me. I feel like so much of my energy was spent worrying about people not liking me and not fitting in and all of that. I wish I could just go back and be like, it doesn't matter, because the people that are amazing will stay in your life. Another thing I would tell myself would be to be more patient, because my timing in life was just so different, I feel like, than most people. I had children later than a lot of people I knew. I got married a lot later. Just things, my timeline in life was just not the same. And so sometimes I would get frustrated or impatient with myself or just with my life. And in all reality, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So I'd be like, Michelle, just be patient. It's gonna be okay. Another thing that's really important that I think I'd go back and tell myself is that everything happens for a reason, good or bad. And I have a hair right here. And I really believe that, like, every time there was something that seemed like a detour, or there was a lot of heartache or pain or something, it always opened up a million doors. So anytime I lost a friend, I made 5 more. Anytime, I didn't get a job or something that I thought I wanted or needed, a bigger, more amazing opportunity presented itself. And so I would think I would go back and just be like, Michelle, it always works out way better than you ever could have possibly imagined. Another thing I think that I would go back and tell myself is to just always be myself and not be afraid to voice my opinion. I feel like so much of my younger years, I just was giving people lip service because I didn't want to offend anyone or hurt anyone, but at the same time I felt like I was shutting out my own voice, if that even makes sense, or I was afraid to really share my opinions because I was scared what people would think or if it would hurt somebody. And so I got walked all over sometimes in a lot of situations, and I think I wish I could just be more confident back then and just say what I felt and all of that. Is that weird? I don't know. I would also tell myself that I had an amazing husband waiting for me, and I always knew that, but despite the guys that I liked or that broke my heart, I just knew that there was somebody amazing who would never hurt me again. And of course I found it in Brad. He just amazing. So I'd just be like, it's okay. I would also tell myself to get more sleep. I never slept. I just always had fun. And now that I'm a mom and I have kids and I don't sleep, I'm like, man, I should have just slept a little bit more because I just was so social that I would sleep a couple hours a night sometimes. So I think I would just be like, Michelle, get more rest because you're not gonna get it once you have kids. I think the last thing that I would tell myself, I mean, I feel like I could do like a 30-minute video on things that I would tell myself, but I think one of the last things I would tell myself would just be to not give up, because there were so many moments throughout my childhood and teen years and like when I was in my early 20s where I just wanted to give up because it was just so hard, and I thought, how could I, you know, get through the situation? But I would just tell myself that there's an amazing life waiting for me and that I'm gonna have an amazing husband and amazing children and family and friends, and to just not give up and to keep pushing. And obviously I did, that's why I'm still here, right? But just to let myself know that it's going to be okay and that there's an amazing life, and life just keeps getting better and better with every single year, and just to know that I will be confident in my own skin someday and I will be proud to be who I am. And I just think that would be really helpful for me as like a young woman, just to know like I will be confident, I will feel comfortable, I will be myself, and it will be okay. And yeah, so I thought that that would be fun. But anyway, that is my video of things that I would tell myself, tell my younger self I should say. And thumbs up if you like this video, and happy Women's Day to everyone. Women are amazing and beautiful, and I feel so lucky to know so many of you. Comment down below and let me know what you would tell your younger self, or just comment down below and let me know how you're all doing today, and we will see you all in my next video. Bye!